guys, how's it going? Hope you're all doing very well. Today's video is going to be a fun one. I bought my wedding dress in September and I had asked you guys if you'd like to see the ones that I kind of didn't pick. So today's video, I'm just going to show you guys photos. I went dress shopping 3 different times before I bought the one that I'm going to be wearing. I won't be showing you that one today, of course, but my wedding's in less than 6 months, guys, which is just crazy. So you'll be seeing it in June, especially on like social media and stuff. So make sure you're following me on Instagram. But yeah, today's video, I have them all just kind of all of the photos saved in an album here. So I'm gonna pop them up on the screen as I'm talking. So first of all, I thought I should show you guys kind of like the inspiration that I had and the photos that I was showing, the stores that I went to and whatnot. I really like kind of just like whimsical dresses, lots of lace, something that's kind of different but still simple, nothing that's too like over the top and like poofy or waboom or princessy, just like simple dresses. But yeah, I'm into lace and like lots of little details and, you know, little sleeves and that kind of stuff. So that is what I had showed, basically the stores that I went to. And so when I originally went shopping, I went by myself to a store. My sister wasn't available to come with me, and further to that, I was honestly a little bit nervous about trying on dresses. So I was like, I'm just gonna go by myself the first time, just get a feel for things. And I went to a store in Calgary called Novia Mia. It wasn't the best experience, not throwing anyone under the bus, but it wasn't the actual store. I think it was just the person that I was working with. She wasn't feeling my vibe, I suppose. So here's the first dress. No, right? Like, just no. Keep in mind that these cups in this dress are just way too big for me. They're like basically out to here kind of thing. So sometimes it's really hard to tell with dresses when they don't fit you. But I like the little kind of sleevey things on the edge, but of course, like, no, just no. Okay, next. I actually like this one, guys. Again, not really my style, to be honest. But again, when a dress like fits you in a, you know, it's closer to your actual size, you honestly just end up liking it more. But again, not my jam. I didn't really like the appliques down it were okay, but that was the back of it. So I thought the back of it was nice and flattering. But yeah, again, just not me. So there's number 2. Here's number 3. Again, I would never think that I would want something like form-fitted like this, but I actually did like this one. It probably was my favorite out of this first dress shop that I went to, but again, it's just so big that it's hard to tell how it was actually fitting me in the cup area, I mean. So yeah, but again, not the one. This last one, I like this one as well, but again, this is just not at all what I had pictured myself, this like form fitting, like kind of like, you know, curve hugging type of dress. And yeah, again, just not my style. This is like too like, you know, what does that mean? But you know what I mean? It's just a little bit too like fancy for like the wedding that I'm going to be having. So that was everything that I had tried on at Novia Mia. And you guys, I have to be honest, I came home and was like, oh my God, I do not like any of these. I could not imagine myself wearing any of those dresses. Like, oh my gosh, wedding dress shopping is not something I am enjoying, basically. So that, and maybe I shouldn't have gone by myself, but it just, yeah, not the best. So then the next time I went dress shopping was with my sister. And basically, it was a much better experience. I went to Durand Bridal in Calgary, which I would highly recommend if you guys are in Calgary looking for dresses. They have so much selection, so many sizes. It was just, the girls that work there, the women that work there are incredible. So highly recommend that place. So here's the first dress. This is not a style I would have imagined myself liking whatsoever, but I actually really liked this dress. There was something about it that I felt very just, I felt so good in this dress. I really, really did like it. It didn't really end up being a contender, to be honest, but I think it was like the first dress I tried on after the first store, and I was like, oh, this actually looks nice kind of thing. And there's it more up close. She was showing me how you could put like the lace detailing in the middle if you didn't want it to be so like wabam kind of thing. But no, I actually really did like this dress. Moving on to this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, no. Just no, I felt so exposed in this dress and just not, this is not my style whatsoever. The lace on it was so beautiful and this dress was almost like heavy, like it was beautiful, it was a beautiful quality, but of course, you guys know, that's just not me. Really nice for someone else, not for me. Okay, this dress, you guys, I actually really liked. It actually looks like one of the inspiration photos that I had shown you at the beginning. However, this dress, it's just hard to tell because it was way too small. This was a size like 2 or something. I couldn't do it up in the back whatsoever. So it was just really hard to tell, but I did really like that higher neckline on it. I thought it was pretty. Anyways, this dress was like $800. It was so affordable. I think that's maybe why I liked it more too, probably. But yeah, I really like this one, but again, it was just, of course, kind of not the one. This one I actually surprisingly really liked as well. Okay, I'm holding it up like that because the actual skirt underneath the dress is like a taupe color, like it came in this like taupey brown, but she was telling me that you could have white, like you could do a white underlay, which is what I would have done. But I find that neckline to be very, very flattering. So I was into this dress. It had tons of like beading on it. Again, not something that I was expecting to like, but we did really like this dress. I wish I had a picture of the back of it. I actually don't, but the back of it had like, it was really pretty as well. So yeah, I actually did like this dress, and I remember it was very affordable again. So yeah, if you are in Calgary and you're looking for a wedding dress, Durand Bridal, really, really good. I would recommend it. Okay. Next is the Bridal Boutique, which that's where I actually ended up buying my dress. Again, like I said, I'm not going to show you that one, but you guys will see it. I promise, I promise. And I'm not the type of person that I've been like, no, you can't see my dress. I've been showing all my girlfriends and my family and stuff. I just feel like I probably shouldn't have it like floating on the internet, you know, before my wedding. So anyways, moving on to Bridal Boutique. Again, I had a great experience there. It's a beautiful kind of more like trendy boutique-y type of shop in Calgary. I really, really recommend it. So here's the first one. I really like this one. I think this one was by Trouvel. Beautiful, beautiful dress. I felt really good in this one. But it was, again, just not really my style. You know, it wasn't me, but I really liked it. This one, not good. Oh my gosh, we were laughing. It was just, this is very like princessy, which is not me. This one, oh my gosh, you guys, this one I look like a doily. Like it looks, I don't know, it's just not right. It didn't fit me properly. We were laughing. I don't know really if, like, I'm glad we documented it just for the good times, but no, like obviously this is not for me. I think this is more so for a very tall, wafy, thin type of wispy gal. Not me, but yeah. Ew. This one, again, not my style. I actually liked this dress. I felt good in it, but I think it would be more so if you're trying to be like covered, which is not like my goal, I suppose. But yeah, I just felt this one felt too young for me, I guess. But yeah, the dresses at Bridal Boutique, you guys, are just beautiful. I love this one. This is like if I was having like a beach wedding somewhere, I feel like this is the one I would have gone with. I felt really good in it. I loved the pattern at the bottom of it, kind of that like triangle type of thing happening, geometric. The back of it was really pretty. It had kind of like crisscrossy straps, but again, more of like a beachy type of wedding, and we're just getting married in good old Calgary. But yeah, I really liked this one. This one I actually, you guys, liked more in person than I did seeing it like in a photo afterwards. It didn't fit me properly again, but like in person I actually loved this one, even though it is, I don't know, obviously this does not look good on me, but in person this one was actually really nice. So that's why it's important to take photos, because seeing it afterwards I was like, yeesh, no. Okay, moving along. So that was at Bridal Boutique, and that's where I did end up getting my dress. I tried it on at that session. I didn't know in that moment that that was the one I was going to go with. I still went to 2 other places. So I'm here to tell you that if you don't have that moment of like, oh my God, this is the one, don't even worry. I didn't have that. I think it's really common not to. So I, you know, had to think about it. I looked at other dresses, all that kind of stuff, and I ended up going back to it. But in the meantime, I went to Pearl and Dot, which is again this beautiful, trendy little shop in Calgary. I loved this dress. This was a contender for me. I loved this one. I didn't think I would do strapless, but there was something about this dress that I just felt so good in. I love the beading. I love the skirt of it. I really, really like this dress. It's a beaut. This one here, again, not flattering on me, but it was very pretty. It was like bohemian and whimsical, which is what I was telling them that I wanted. So she picked out a nice one for me, but as you can tell, it doesn't it make me look, it makes me look wider than I am. So not the dress for me, but it was very pretty. This one here I actually really liked as well. Again, this picture doesn't really do it justice, but in person, like when I actually had it on, I really, really did like it. It felt really nice, and I felt confident in it. I liked that skirt on it, and I liked, it had very delicate beading at the top, but this one I actually remember was very expensive. And so I think I was like, yeesh. But I did like that one. Not really a contender, but I did like it. This one is the same style as the previous one, just with lace. And again, this one, it was just not super flattering on me. The lace part of it was actually like see-through basically. Like, can you see anything? No, I think we're okay. But yeah, this was the style of dress I would have assumed I would want, kind of thing. The lace and just like simple and soft, but again, just not the most flattering on me, but beautiful dress. Like Pearl and Dot has gorgeous dresses. Like I feel like that's where most of my girlfriends have bought their dresses from, but I didn't have success. And then second to last, like, oh my God, you guys, I tried on a lot of dresses, didn't I? Like, man, oh man, I make things hard for myself. But basically, I went to Truvel in Vancouver. Brooks and I went on a trip there in September. And so I went and tried on dresses just by myself. Brooks went to a pub. He went to watch sports, obviously, I'm assuming. And then I was just trying on some dresses. And Truvel has some of the most gorgeous, beautiful dresses and very much my style. A lot of those photos I showed you at the beginning are Truvel dresses. So here's the first one that I tried on. Did not look good on me. I realized throughout my dress try on that like that triangle look, I'm very short-waisted. Like I basically, all of my length, I'm very short in the first place, but most of me is my legs. So this kind of like triangle top was very shortening for me. So even though I like the pattern on this dress, I felt good in the dress. No, it's not good. This dress here, okay, it was not the one for me, but you guys, I had seen this dress on their Instagram and like on Pinterest and whatnot. I thought, you guys, before going into the store that this would be the dress I was gonna get. Seriously, like I was like, I bet you that's the one I'm gonna get. And then it's just, that's why it's so important to kind of go in with an open mind, because obviously that's not the one for me, right? But I loved the little detailing on it and whatnot. But again, it was just not good. This dress was actually super pretty. I didn't think I'd be someone who likes the little like detailed belt, but I really liked it. But again, it's that triangle. The triangle, it's just not for me, but it was very pretty. Okay, here is another one at Truvel. The lighting on this one, not good, but this dress, you guys, was beautiful. Like you can see she put the veil on me and whatnot. This absolutely was a contender. I loved how this one looked. It had the like, this was not really a triangle, it was more of like a tank top style. I loved it, had little like detailing along the bust line here. I loved that the whole dress was kind of this beautiful lace. I felt so good in this dress. I really, really liked it. Again, it was a contender. Didn't go with this one, of course, but I really liked this one, and I felt very like cinched in and like good. I felt so good in this dress. And then lastly here, I was just looking for the other photos. Lastly, I went to the Bridal Center in Calgary, which is like this super big, kind of very well-known bridal store. And I was actually really pleasantly surprised with them. I had a good experience there. Didn't find the one there, of course, as I've mentioned. So this one I actually really liked because like when I saw it off, like when it wasn't on me, but obviously on me, you guys, that triangle thing, it doesn't work for me, right? But I love the like the geometric kind of detailing on it and whatnot. But even like my sister said too, that like this one looked so much better on in real life than it did in this photo, or like in a photo kind of thing. But yeah, not the one. This one, I really love this dress. This was another one of those ones that was a contender. Like I did think about it. I really liked it. I loved how the lace started up here and then kind of like trickled down throughout the dress, and it was just very relaxed and bohemian, and I felt good in this dress. But again, didn't go with it. So I think I'm gonna get my veil actually from the Bridal Center, though they had so many options for a pretty reasonable price. So that's it, guys. Like those were all the dresses I tried on. Like seriously, you saw every single one. So when you see my dress in June, honestly, guys, it's like not really that much. It's not really similar to anything I tried on. Just gonna say that much. But yeah, so that is it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my wedding dress kind of try on process and all that kind of stuff, I ended up being, I'm just so happy with the dress I went with. I can't wait. I've already ordered my shoes. And then I'm like just working on getting like accessories and that kind of stuff. My sister bought me a really beautiful bracelet for Christmas that I'm gonna wear on my wedding day. And yeah, it's just, so far, like I said, I think I said it in a previous video, I've had like one moment of panic, one moment of stress. I'm sure there will be more to come, but as of right now, it's been very smooth sailing and just easy, and we're excited, and it's going to be here before we know it. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your opinions. You can laugh at the dresses, at some of them. I totally understand. But other than that, I hope you guys are having a really great day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.